Picture the flashiest person you know. Designer clothes, luxury car, always posting vacations. They look rich. They feel rich. Everybody thinks they're rich. Here's the paradox. That person is almost certainly the brokest person in their friend group, and I can prove it with data. A Federal Reserve study found that 40% of Americans making over $100,000 a year are living paycheck to paycheck. Let me say that again, six-figure earners broke. How is that even possible? Because there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy, and most people never learn it. Rich means high income. Wealthy means high net worth. A doctor making $300,000 who spends $295,000 is rich but not wealthy. A teacher making $55,000 who saves $15,000 a year for 20 years is not rich, but is genuinely wealthy. Wealth is what you don't see, the money that's invested, growing, compounding. It's the 90% of the iceberg that's underwater. Sociologist Thorstein Veblen identified this problem over 100 years ago. He called it conspicuous consumption, spending money specifically so other people can see that you spent it. The Gucci belt isn't about the belt. It's about making sure everyone in the room knows you can afford a Gucci belt. The irony? The people you're trying to impress are too busy worrying about what you think of them to even notice. It's an entire economy built on mutual insecurity. I knew someone who leased a BMW, rented a luxury apartment, and wore a Rolex on a $65,000 salary. He looked like he made $200,000. Behind the scenes, $34,000 in credit card debt. Zero savings, no retirement account. His monthly payments ate 87% of his take-home pay. One bad month, one unexpected expense, and the whole house of cards collapses. His lifestyle was a performance, and the audience was everyone except his bank account. Morgan Housel wrote in The Psychology of Money that wealth is the car not bought, the house not upgraded, the clothes not purchased. Every dollar you spend on looking rich is a dollar that can't compound into actual wealth. A $500 monthly car payment invested instead at 8% returns becomes $91,000 in 10 years. That Rolex, its $10,000 invested becomes $21,600 in 10 years. You're literally wearing your retirement on your wrist and driving it to work. The brain science makes this worse. Buying luxury goods triggers a dopamine hit, the same chemical released by gambling and social media likes. But here's the trap. The hit fades fast. Researchers at Cornell University found that the happiness from a material purchase drops to baseline within 72 hours. 3 days. That $300 pair of sneakers gives you 3 days of elevated mood, then you need another purchase to feel it again. It's a hedonic treadmill, and it has no finish line. This is called the Diderot effect, named after a French philosopher. Diderot was given a beautiful scarlet robe as a gift. Suddenly, his old desk looked shabby next to it, so he bought a new desk. Then new curtains, then a new rug. One luxury item made everything else feel inadequate. Sound familiar? You buy a nice car, then you need a nicer apartment to match. Then nicer clothes, then a nicer watch. Each upgrade demands the next. You never arrive, you just keep spending. Meanwhile, the truly wealthy are invisible. Research by Thomas Stanley in The Millionaire Next Door revealed that the average American millionaire drives a car that's at least 3 years old, lives in a modest home, and shops at regular stores. They don't look wealthy because they're not performing wealth, they're building it. Their satisfaction comes from financial security, not from the reaction they get when they walk into a room. Freedom over flash every time. Here's a test you can do right now. Add up everything you own minus everything you owe. That's your net worth, the only number that actually measures wealth. Not your salary, not your car, not your apartment, your net worth. If that number is negative or close to zero despite a good income, you've been playing the wrong game. You've been optimizing for appearance instead of substance. The good news, once you see the game, you can stop playing it. Real wealth is quiet. It's the freedom to quit a job you hate without panic. It's the ability to handle an emergency without a credit card. It's sleeping soundly because your future is funded. No one can see those things, and that's exactly the point. Starting today, stop trying to look rich and start trying to be wealthy. Redirect one flashy purchase into an investment this month. Just one. Your net worth will thank you long after the dopamine from that purchase would have faded. Subscribe if you want more truth about money. We're just getting started.